Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. Last week I released some cherry shrimps into this aquascape to help me sort out the initial algae issues. I hope you all remember that. But this is what my aquarium currently looks like 10 days later. These cherry shrimps had zero to absolutely no effect on this tank whatsoever. So, I'm calling in for some tiny looking, algae eating, lawn mowing, freshwater ravaging old friends. Stay tuned. So, after a hard fought cat and mouse game for about half an hour, I managed to catch 3 Amano shrimps from my larger tank. I will be releasing them into this nanoscape, expecting them to help me out with the algae issues. Only if they don't let me down. Once separated, I have temporarily placed them in a glass container and will drip acclimate them for about 30 minutes. Now this is a long process, so I'll just fast forward the video. It was also about time for a 50% water change that I was consistently doing every other day. So I've already drained out 50% of the water. So let me quickly fill up the water in the meantime while these son of a guns get acclimatized. Now this is generally how I refill my nano tanks, by dropping the water on either a foam or on my own hands rather than directly to the water column, to reduce the effect of the water hitting the surface and affecting the substrate or uprooting the carpet plants. Once acclimatized, it was now time for them to go right into the Diatom infested grazing ground. Let's see how they react. I hope y'all can estimate by the size of these Amanos in respect to the tank how big they physically are. They will have plenty of food for the initial few days, and I will not be administering any extra supplements or any shrimp feed. And there they go. Though they are initially a bit curious because this is a brand new setup for them, perhaps their new home, but I'm pretty sure that within a short while they will hide behind the rocks. Amanos are kind of a shy species, and from what I have learned over all these years of shrimp keeping, they do not enjoy the lighting period very much, and they tend to hide behind your hardscape as soon as your light goes on. So this is how the tank currently looks at the moment. When the shrimps are released, let's see what they can achieve overnight. One more thing to keep in mind, Amanos are great escape artists. So make sure you put a lid on for the first few days and let them acclimatize and get habituated with the new setup. Or else you won't see them around the next day. So this is the next morning, and as you can see, I have toned down the lighting in order to bring the Amanos to the foreground. As I said, they are really shy and are definitely hiding behind the stones. Not much of an improvement in the diatom and the algae condition. But anyways, to be completely fair, it's just been a few hours. There is one. I cannot find out the other two, but that's completely fine. They are somewhere in the tank because I could not find them anywhere else outside the tank. So that's it for this video. I'll surely be keeping you posted on the progress of this tank in the following weeks. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Subscribe to the page, and leave a comment on what fish would you like to see in this nano tank. Thanks.